His cleanliness declared. There was a break from our usual call. The bookroom was open to one and all.
The students were getting antsy being stuck in their classes, while teachers, half frantic, screamed,
"Where's my hall passes?"
The students, meanwhile, were wasting some time, texting and talking and typing online.
When out in the cafeteria there arose such a clatter, Mr. Hickey sprang from his chair to see what was the matter. The cafeteria ladies were cooking away, good old Susan, with cupcakes and turkey and stove-top dressing for days. There was cookies and biscuits, jello, pudding made of jam, and all sorts of sandwiches of lettuce, cheese and ham.
The lunch bell did sound, and that saved the day, a time for all to eat, chat, and play. To what to my barely 2 bars did appear, a text from my friend to meet on the stairs.
During lunch I shall come quick, I tapped for a moment, it must be a trick. I ran as fast as I could down the crowded hall, but was stopped in my tracks from a very deep call.
On Odell, on Cho, on Saunders McLean, move on Murray and Steeples, get through that door.
Connors was there to clear out the hall.
Get to class, get to class, get your class all.
By the students they scattered as with a stink bomb, with no time to fit in one last phone call to ma'am. So into their classes of math, French and science, they went with sad faces of expected compliance.
Lectures are met with blank, simple stares, tests handed back with complaints of not fair, assignments and projects and homework forgotten, answers unclear, and writing just rotten.
The buses were called and were underway, and some teachers' faces you could see the dismay. Miss O'Reilly had more notes on acids and bases. Miss Downey wanted to talk about geometry faces. Oh, the students' eyes twinkled and started to bulge.
But the biggest smile of all came from good old Steeples. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was trimmed just so.
The boys' hockey team all loitered about, and the choir and band wondered if they'd even get out, or would there be practice like every other day, no rest for the voice or an instrument to play.
And the volleyball teams, well, they all had to grin. No more tournaments left for them now to win. The cheerleaders grinned as they ran out the door, while food bank performances trying to get just 1 can more.
Finally the day was over, the school was full of glee. Then came the buses, and the children were free. With backpacks and gift bags, they boarded the bus to head out to the mall for the final shopping rush.
Poor Clara and Nancy, Chris, Debbie, and Art, it would be a while before they could depart. They had to stay behind to clean up the mess, but not make noise to interrupt Connor's history test.
The building was spotless, the windows they shined, the desks are washed down with the aroma of pine, the floors they were polished, and the lockers repaired.
All was in order with no time to spare. They looked up at the clock. It was getting pretty late. The chances of getting home before the rush was at stake. So with a nod and a wink they stood proud and tall, and smiled and shouted, "Merry Christmas to all!"